So you're ready to start creating videos to use in your flipped classroom. I'm going to show you one simple method on how to do that. First, I've decided to make this presentation using Google Slides. You could also do it in any application for presentations that you feel comfortable with. I prefer Google Slides because it is directly related to all of my other Google applications. Now, to start my presentation, I'd like to show you a little trick. Here, after this last hashtag, you'll see that it says edit hashtag slide. If you erase everything up to that hashtag and type in the word present, you now have your Google slide in presentation mode with allowing access to tabs that you have on the top of your screen. So let's begin. Step 1. You need to download or start using Google Chrome, if you aren't already, as your main browser. Why Google Chrome? Well, Google Chrome allows a simpler access to all of the wonderful applications that we have in Google. Here, I opened a new tab and I just did a simple search for Google Chrome. You're going to click on the first hit and click the download button. After it's been downloaded, you can open up your new browser and you'll see that you have on the left-hand side direct access to all of your apps for ease and fluidity. You'll also have your account name up here on the right-hand side. You'll have access to Google Classroom, which we'll talk about later. And then this is my Screencastify, which I'll talk about in just a second. Now that you've started using Google Chrome as your browser, you also need to start to decide what your preferred recording method and application may be. You could use something like iMovie, you could use your webcam, you could record in PowerPoint. I'm choosing to use Screencastify. It's a great application because it's free. Obviously, you can upgrade with a cost, and it is part of the Google Suite, so it directly puts a link for use here on my browser. To get to Screencastify, there are a couple different ways that you can do it. You can go here to Apps and click on the Google Web Store. Once you're in the Google Web Store, you're going to search for the product that you would like. I'm simply going to start typing in screen, and up it comes in my drop-down menu. Click on that and scroll down to look for the application. Here, on the left-hand side, it says that I've already added this. If you have not yet added this, you're going to see a blue button that says Add to Chrome. Click that, set up your Screencastify, and then you'll receive this icon in the upper right-hand corner. Now, since I'm recording, you can't see all the options. However, there is a great deal of things that you can do with this application. You can record just a tab, you can record yourself talking through the webcam, and you can also record your full screen. You can change options around. So if you need additional help with that, I suggest that you play around a little bit with it, and there's lots of help online, or you could ask a fellow colleague. So once we've made a video, we need to have the students be able to access that video. One great way to do that is to use Google Classroom. Here, you can choose on the right-hand side to go to your classroom directly, or you can click all of your classes. For this presentation, I decided to create a class that we will call Retreat. Here is our home page. Now, I have not decided to change any of the themes or upload a photo. You can do that on your own later. This is your basic Google Classroom. So, how do we upload a video? You go here. You can create an assignment. By choosing either a link to your Drive or a link to YouTube, you can upload your video for students to access. I'm going to show you how to upload something to YouTube. The first thing that you need to do is to, create a YouTube channel. That's just a suggestion because it allows for easier access for your students. Now, since I've already created a YouTube channel, I'm going to show you what it would look like if you have not yet done this. This is my personal Gmail account, and you'll see that I have opened up YouTube, and here I have gone to the settings button, and it will take you to your account settings. You would click on create a channel. I've done this for my school email. So here you can see this is what my overview, my dashboard looks like after I've created my account. You'll have options on the left-hand side, and over on the right, there's an upload video. You would click upload, and then you'll find the file, wherever it may be, to upload. Now, since it takes a little bit of time, you would need to make sure that you upload your video, give yourself a few minutes for it to link to YouTube. Then, when you go back to your Google Classroom, you can search for the URL or copy and paste it into here. So for this purpose of the presentation, what I'll do is go ahead and just find any old video to show you how you can upload it. So since we're talking about flipped classrooms, I'm going to go ahead and do a little search for flipped classroom videos. This looks like a fun one.
The flipped classroom.
So what I'll do is go ahead and you can highlight this URL, copy it by choosing Command C or Control C, and go here to the place where you type in the URL on your Google Classroom. I'm going to paste that and click the search button. Here I'll see a thumbnail of my video. If this is the right one, I'll click on it and choose Add. Now, I can title this, give instructions, put a due date, and I can then link this with questions or a quiz or some sort of assignment as well. So let's go ahead and title this Flipped Classroom. I'm going to assign this. Now, on my dashboard, it'll show me how many students have watched this video or not watched this video. Now, if you have students who don't have internet access at home, you could also burn a CD or a DVD or put the file of your video on a flash drive or a thumb drive for them. They can access that however it may be. We also have great library resources that students could use to watch the video while they're at school, perhaps before or after. After you've done that, like I said, you're going to want to create questions, a Google form, or something to accompany your video. Obviously, that's your own personal choice. The next step is to think about all the great ways that you're going to spend time in class engaging and helping your students excel. So there you go, a simple method to creating a flipped classroom and wonderful videos.